wait for time to go buy no proud of the better shoes. Put my pedal to the floor. Yeah, make it roar.
Today, this is gonna be a fun video. We're gonna talk about my first time. I don't want to give young girls the okay to be like, oh, I can screw too. No, save it. Public service announcement. Oh, it's to the point where I was dating a guy, and my family knew him, my mom knew him, grew with him for a majority of my life. When we was kids, we was always friends, but I never thought like, oh, he's cute, I want to date him. Like, I wasn't, to be honest, let's be real, I wasn't into boys back then. I just kind of did it because my friends was kind of into it, and I was like, oh, boys, that's what I'm supposed to be dating anyway, so okay. To the point where when I lost my virginity, it was the 3rd of July. Yes, wind it back, skip a couple of, yes, it was the 3rd of July. So if y'all watch the other videos, you can kind of tell, well, you know what age I was and what have transpired after that. But it's to the point where the 3rd of July, my mom, like I said, my mom told us to get out the house all day, and I'm just like, okay, you want us to get out the house? I'll get out the house. So it's to the point where when I got out the house, honey, with my little boyfriend, so he walked over, came and got me, and my mom knew who he was, and she was okay with me leaving with him. Nobody. But that day, I was like, let me see what this about, because I've been in trouble, you know, being locked up in juvenile and shit. I'm just like, damn. I remember being in juvenile, I was just like, damn, I'm locked up, and I never before. These bitches in here pregnant. Like, when I say the bitches in juvenile is a different type of bitch. So when you get locked up for dumbass shit and you see all these other, like, a bitch was younger than me with a tattoo on her face. A bitch came in here with a gold motherfucking grill and tattoos all up on her arm. They're 14, 15 doing this shit. I'm like, what you about to do when you 30 then? You that hood? Bitches in there, big ass pregnant, young, my age type shit. Big ass pregnant, about to have a baby. They in there for stealing cars and doing all this extra shit. And her baby daddy locked up with us, and we're in juvenile, nigga. And I was just like, damn. Like, nigga, what? I didn't do none of this shit. Like, I was really being a good kid. I was really being good, like, seriously. Like, that's why I see myself. I think I was a good kid. Compared to everybody else, I was good as fuck. But I guess they wanted me to do better, Jiffy, do better. I'm trying right now. It's to the point where his aunt left. That's what happened. His aunt left. And when his aunt left, she shouldn't have did that. Like, she should not have left, because it was a house full of boys, and they had the little friends over, girls over, and, you know, it was girls and guys over. And I was just, you know, his little boys plus one, and we was cool. Well, it got later on that night, and his aunt called to check on the house, like, everything good, this, another, do I need to come home? He was like, nah. Now, all his brothers and cousins and who had a girl, they stayed at the house. Whoever didn't have a girl, or, you know, had to be home at a certain time, they left. And so it's to the point where his aunt did not come back home that night. Like, she was just like, you know, she grown, she having a good time, and plus it's teenagers at the house, so it's not like we little ass kids. So she was just like, okay, I'm gone, whatever, and she stayed out. So me and the boy, so we was in his little cousin room type shit, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And he was just talking to me, and all I remember him asking was, do you love me? Do you love me? Like, in my face, like, do you love me? And I was just like, yeah, lying. Yeah, I love you. No, nigga, I didn't love you. So it's to the point where he's like, do you love me? Do you love me? I was like, yeah. And, you know, he started to go, what? This is a new feeling. What is going on with my body? He did a lot. And I was just like laying there, like I was laying there like a bored little young nigga asked me to, you know, give him fellatio, and I was just like, bitch, no, that's nasty. Oh, that shit was dead when I was young. Like, suck your what? No. Nigga, nada. I was like, Now, he done gave me fellatio, and I was just like, okay. I didn't like it at that time, because it was my first time. I was like, I don't really like it. And so, he got on top of me, and was just kissing all on me, and I felt his, I was just like, and I actually put my hand on it, and I was just like, this is too big. Like, in my head, I was like, this is gonna f me up. I ain't gonna be able to walk. Like, nigga, what is about to be going on with me? This nigga done put it in, and I was just like, it don't hurt. Like, how my sister and my brother and all my brother's little girlfriends would talk about, like, oh, your first time is gonna hurt. Make sure you don't be in love with, like, my brother used to tell me that all the time. Make sure you don't fall in love. My sister, I think my sister told me that a couple of times too. Make sure you don't fall in love with your first. So I was determined to not be in love with this one. So, and I'm glad I wasn't, because the nigga had me up like how all these niggas do. So I was already in my head lying to him, saying y'all love him, nah, this other shit, when I really didn't, because a bitch didn't know love but my first dog. And I was like, oh, my dog, I love it so much. His name was Boo Boo. He was a little mutt with green eyes, and I just loved him to death. That's the only love I knew, because I didn't know no other love. Still talking about, do you love me, like hovering. And then, you know, it was done probably like after 3 pumps type shit. Like, it was so quick. Like, it wasn't even a session. Like how the sessions be nowadays. How my sessions be nowadays, nigga, that didn't have shit on what I had going on. So I was just like, what the fuck? He probably would just got in. And then he was good. And so I was just like, yeah. And when I say, you know, after we was done, he just laid there and he's like, you really love me? Like, he seemed so genuine. And in my head, I'm like, I just gotta lie to him, because he keep on asking me that. And I was like, yeah, I love you. And he was like, are you for real? I was like, yeah. I was like, he was like, why you love me? My ass done made up a whole lot. Like, I came up with bullshit, but I remember saying that first one because we really did know each other since like elementary school. So I was like, because we known each other type shit. And so, you know, he was cool about it. He was still being a gentleman, still being sweet. He wasn't like no dick, like, oh, you gotta go now. And we just sat up and talked. Like, that's what we did. We was 15, just sitting there talking, thinking it was gonna be puppy love. And nah, nigga, because when I went back home, I got shipped off. And so when I got shipped off, I probably called him the next day, either that day or the next day. Because I know when I get extremely upset or depressed, or, you know, something traumatic happened to me, I gotta sleep it off. That's what I did. I remember sleeping that whole fucking day on the 4th of July and waking up to, you know, my family saying, oh, we about to go to so-and-so house to light fireworks. I went for it, but okay, if you say so. So I slept all of the 4th, because that's the day when I came back home and all that shit popped off. So I slept all day of the 4th, and then I went to 4th of July. And then after that, I called him the next day. Now on 4th of July, like that day, he went home, you know, got fresh, got ready, and he came back to my house. So when he was like, oh, your mom said you moved out, what's that? Like, we was talking on the phone, you know, the next day on the 5th. He was like, so what's going on? Why you moved? Like, what's going on? I was like, my mom is going through something right now and I can't stay with her no more. He was like, so you're not coming back to the neighborhood? I was like, no. I was like, because we was already boyfriend and girlfriend. I was like, man, I can't do no long distance relationship. I was like, I can't either. Nigga, what? But what the fuck is a long distance relationship when you 15? I was like, yeah, I can't either. He was like, but I thought you, like, try to switch it back on me, but I thought you loved me. I was like, no, I don't. Just kept on saying that because you said it. Like, you kept on asking me, so I was just like, yeah, because that's what I thought you felt. He was like, man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. This and another. What happened if you pregnant? And I was just like, then when you look, how I'm get pregnant? And he was just like, I always knew you was gonna be my baby mom. This and that. I poked a hole in the condom. Nigga, this nigga scared the shit out of me. He was lying like scared the shit. I was sitting there shitty. He was playing with my emotions. This nigga lied to me, said he poked holes in the condom. He just knew I was gonna be his baby mama because we knew each other our whole life. He's like, nah, you need to come back. You need to figure out a way to come back to the neighborhood. I didn't, because I was just like, if I'm pregnant, my sister gonna send me back regardless. Like, I don't need to figure out a way. My sister was not gonna have me 15 years old and pregnant. Definitely with my sister being pregnant at 16 with my nephew, only a year younger than me. So when she was pregnant at 16, she was not having that shit with me. Definitely all the talk to me in her head, that shit was dead. So I knew if I was pregnant going over to her house, nigga, no, she would send me right back. Like, that's just dead, right back. And I remember her asking me too, have I ever had sex before? And I was just like, no. Took me to the doctor and everything. Nope, I never had sex. The doctor was like, I believe you. What'd she say? She's like, have you ever had intercourse before? I was like, no. And my sister sitting right there. And then she was like, I believe you, but we're gonna take a urine sample just in case. And this is like maybe a week or two after this shit happened. I done stopped talking to the boy and everything. Like, I wasn't calling him or nothing. I was trying to focus on me. And so in my head, I was like, watch that and say I'm pregnant. My sister's gonna kill me. So I'm sweating bullets. My sister was like, are you okay? I was like, mm-hmm. Like, after I did what I did, she was like, are you okay? Oh, are you okay? I was like, yeah. Lying, like, sweating bullets in my drawers. Like, nigga, what? Is this hot in here? It's hot. Like, dead ass. Like, I thought the doctor was gonna walk back and say, you're pregnant. No, nigga, I wasn't pregnant, didn't have no STDs. I was good. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Duh. Because I never had sex before, right? I was sweating bullets. I was scared. I moved out of the neighborhood. It wasn't like my sister's neighborhood was getting built. So all the houses in the neighborhood was getting built. Like, hers was like the first few that was already up. So when the houses was getting built in the neighborhood, it wasn't no kids over there. Like, we literally had to sit in the house until you got off of work, and then we got to do stuff with you and leave the house. So we was bored as hell. Me and my nephew was bored as hell in the summertime. Like, the shit was dead. That boy really thought I loved him, and I'm just like, no, nigga, I don't love none of these hoes. Because I knew, for your big sister, 16 years older than you, teaching you from, I don't even remember how old my sister started teaching me about sex and shit, teaching me about periods and all this other stuff. It was hella young. I remember that, and being disgusted, like, this shit is not about to happen to me. But I'm glad she did teach me the shit, you know, later on in life, because I'm cool, like, I'm good. So from her teaching me all the shit about, like, keeping it safe, make sure you don't get pregnant, and you do get pregnant if you don't use protection. Like, that's what she told me. If you don't put a condom on it, you will get pregnant. Like, that scared me enough. So I was like, you got it? Like, 15, you got a condom? He was ready. Yeah. Had a whole magnum. Nigga couldn't even fit the magnum. Let me stop. Yeah. So I would say this to girls, just to protect your heart, because niggas be having you, how you messed up in these streets and make you look crazy and stupid. Number one, use protection. Number two, don't be in love. Number three, use birth control. Not in no order, but I'm just saying, make sure you right and protect your heart, because out here do not be caring to you. But yeah.
If you would just focus on me, can you focus on